Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing, and behind me you're going to see one of the most common popular tow vehicles on the market. This is the 2021 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. So why do so many people use this Jeep or the Jeep Wrangler platform as their towed? When they're having their big motorhome, they love to tow these things. So as a previous Jeep owner, I'm going to tell you why this is such a popular vehicle and why so many people use it, and then why I chose no longer to have a Jeep. So as a former Jeep owner, I can tell you these things are a blast to drive. This is the Rubicon Edition. If anybody doesn't know what the Rubicon Edition is, essentially this is the premier off-road version of the Jeep. So what makes this such a great vehicle for off-road and for towing? Well, number one, it's flat towable. These are relatively light, although this one I think is a little beefy. This is around 5,300 pounds. But these are a blast for RVers, especially if you're one of those guys, those people that like to go out Midwest. This will get you anywhere. So you have your BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. And what makes the Rubicon a little different is the suspension. So over here you have your rock guards. It's going to protect you if you're going heavy duty off-roading. These have Dana 44 axles, which are much more hefty, made for off-roading. These also have electronic front sway bar disconnects. And what that's going to allow you to do is going to allow you to disconnect the sway bar off the front stabilizer, and it's also going to allow this wheel right here to articulate, which means it's going to allow it to move much more to help you navigate any kind of obstacles. Also, why the enthusiasts love this off-roaders is that it's a true solid axle, so there's no independent suspension in here. It's going to allow it to really work well off-road. What are some of the downsides of these? Well, I had a 2011 Wrangler, which I absolutely loved. But those solid axles, although they give you really good off-road capabilities, they don't ride too good on the road. Anyway, going back to it. On this vehicle here, it is officially flat towable. It's a relatively small overall vehicle. Let's take a look at the interior. This really hasn't changed much since my 11. What has changed is the engine. You have a V6 Pentastar engine, 285 horsepower. Dashboard has changed a little bit. I can tell you what has changed a lot is the price, but we'll talk about that a little later. This has the removable rooftop. I did have a soft top. This is the 4-door, which is the unlimited. So you have plenty of space in the back. You have the roll cage, just in case you wind up on your roof. Rubicon badging. I want to show you something pretty cool. Jeep is kind of known for doing this. They put little Easter eggs everywhere. And if you look on the wheel here, you have a little Jeep.
Across the set, drives past better stance and he jumps so high. He clicked his heels. He let go of life. He let go of...
All the Jeep Wranglers are trail rated. To get a trail rating badge, the vehicle has to go through the Jeep trail rating certification. And there's some things it has to go through to do that. But this will forge water. Not quite sure the exact specs on this. What's awesome about these Jeeps is that there's so many aftermarket parts. There's really like a cult behind these things. When I had mine, you know, it was all done up. They have lift kits and bumpers and all that stuff. And these hold their value really well. So check out the back. You can pull right up to the beach. Plenty of space here if you want to be carrying your daily goodies. And just keep in mind, these also come in soft top where you can just kind of roll the top out. That's kind of what I preferred. It's just easier than to deal with these large roof pieces. Also, these doors pop off relatively easy. And yeah, this is exactly the same as what I used to have. They just kind of unlatch here, take the wiring out, and then these things just kind of lift up and out. They'll lift up right from here and you can pull them right out. Here on the back, you have the tow hooks as well as your hitch light connections. This will tow 2,000 pounds. This one does have rear sensors. And you're also going to have the same thing on the front. You will have your tow hooks to get yourself pulled out. What a lot of people will do, they'll put a winch up here so they can pull themselves out. So everybody's gonna wanna know, what is the price of this vehicle behind us? Now, this is the Rubicon, this is their top one. What has gone up a lot and what has changed a lot is the price of these things. So this is at $59,000, a little over $59,000 MSRP. Of course, you can get them for a little cheaper, but I will tell you that Jeeps hold their value really well. I had mine for, I believe, 4 years, and I sold it for about 1,500 bucks less than what I paid for it brand new, so it's a little crazy. So in the comments below, let us know, do you have a Jeep that you use as your toad? If you do, let us know why. How do you like it? Also, if you don't have a Jeep, why did you choose another car? Personally, I had the Jeep. Much happier with the Ram I have. For myself and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.